Yo, what's up, everybody? This is 707. Here to bang out another vlog in the morning. First off, I want to give a shout out to Black Biggot, man, for shouting out my channel, man, sending some subscribers my way, views. I want to say he's probably at least said about so far at least about 50 subs my way. People subscribe to my channel just from the content of Black Biggot. You know, people directly going to subscribe my channel from him shouting me out, and it's been cool, man. Been getting a lot of views directly related to the subject of Black Biggot, and make sure you can hear me. And it's been cool, man. He's had some cool subscribers. You know, the type of subscribers that I like. You know, they're active participants and commenting, and you know, dude has some good subscribers, man. He has a good core base of some really nice people. You know, he has some trolls, but that's cool. Maybe one day I can get some trolls too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's good content, man. I sent them a super chat. Any you know, up and coming YouTubers, man, look into trying to get that shout out. Send them a super chat, and if you had a paid subscription, Biggot, man, I'd pay for that monthly subscription, man, because it's worth it, man. I think the money's going to a good place, man. I want to see the good success story of Black Biggot coming up, man. I know he's probably has some been down on his luck a time or two in his life, and he's looking to get it together, and I appreciate that. That's cool. That's a cool story I want to see. Good dude, man. Shouted me out. He didn't have to, you know. That was real genuine, man. I appreciate that, man. And you know, it goes a long way, man. And I hope we could collaborate in the future and continue to see growth and success for you. He mentioned me getting to the 1,000 subscribers and getting monetization. At one point in time, I was monetized. I lost my monetization January 1st, 2018, when YouTube changed their monetization policy. You had to have, like, you know, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and so many watch minutes, which at the time, I was fairly new to my channel. It took me a while to get 10,000 views. That's how I got my subscription. My monetization. And eventually I kind of fell off on my channel, especially after the first of 2018. I ran into some legal issues also at the end of 2017 in December that I was going through, which I'm going to talk about, which led to my sobriety, some serious criminal charges that led to my sobriety. That's why I push sobriety so much. But yeah, I was monetized. YouTube has about $50 in a kitty for my ad revenue. They only send you a check when you hit $100 and beyond. So if you have under $100 in ad revenue, they won't cut the check. So I got $50 in ad revenue just still sitting in YouTube's kitty for ad revenue that I gained that they've never sent me. But yeah, I lost my monetization. I'm gonna work on getting it back. That's gonna be my 2020 goal, is to get to my 1,000 subscribers and get back monetized, so I can monetize my videos. But yeah, as far as why I push the sobriety so much, and that I recommend it for a lot of people, is alcoholism has caused a lot of trouble in my life. I lost a lot of friends over it. Almost lost my job. Almost lost my freedom. It relates to a criminal case, DUI charges. My first DUI. I'm not going to get into any details of the case because it's pretty much ongoing. So, you know, it was, for me, it was either sink or swim. That's why I asked Biggot whether he's gonna sink or swim. And I was doing pretty good in life when the DUI charges occurred, the criminal charges happened. I was doing good in life. I had no reason to be depressed or down and out. I probably had some unresolved issues that I never got any help for or talked to a therapist. Me and my wife, we were married almost 15 years. We lost a few kids at birth and things like that, which always led to some type of drinking. I'm not gonna blame that. Witnessed a few deaths, but I kind of always put it on the back burner and just handle it like most men think they should, is by drinking and just trying to forget about it. But the problem with that is that stuff like that compiles and you bury it deep, and one day it comes out and you lash out. And I'm not making excuses for my behavior, but I think if I would have addressed the problem, talked to a therapist, and got my drinking in control, I probably wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. It's costing me a hefty financial sum. This is all, like I said, this is an ongoing case. It's costing me thousands upon thousands of dollars that I wouldn't expect the average person to have. I ended up selling the house, and it's gonna cost me, by the time this is all said and done, it's gonna cost me upwards of $50,000 to $60,000, just an estimate. So it's just a life lesson that I try to push to people. If alcoholism is a problem for you, don't be in denial about it. Seek out help before things get out of control, man. That's just plain and simple. It could get bad, man. And I'm still trying to recover from the effects of what's going on in my alcoholism. Kind of did things out of ordinary, racked up a lot of debt while I was drinking because I just wasn't in my right mind. I got the fucking attitude and just stopped paying people. I had gone through wage garnishments and finally starting to pay up, get stuff paid off, and then I just got a letter the other day about some type of wage garnishment, man. I haven't even opened it up yet, but I've dealt with that before, paid them off, and trying to move on my life. And it's just the fallout from what happened 2 years ago is reminding me every single day. I'm still going through got a lot of rebuilding to do of my life. Almost lost my marriage. My kid started to notice things wasn't going right. I was acting off, and like I said, things were going good in life. I just about destroyed my life from alcoholism, And if you could drink socially and be responsible, that's cool. But just remember to never drink and drive. All it takes is one mistake to have a life-altering effect on your life, and it's once things happen, it's impossible to take back. So just think about the consequences of our actions out here, and that's why I push sobriety for myself so hard, because I don't want to go back to that low feeling that I had, and it was bad, man. I was doing pretty bad. That's why I wasn't on YouTube for almost a year, just getting my life back together. And that's why I send that message to Biggie, even though he's older. He's a little bit older than me. We're about maybe 4 or 5 years apart in age, but age doesn't have consequences. Have no effect on age. We can all have the same negative consequences from our actions. That's why, when I send out the message to Black Biggot, things could be going good in life, and then here come these negative, self-inflicted consequences that we would like to take back, but in the end we can't. So, with the success and growth of Black Biggot's channel. I want, just want him to know to take it in stride. Don't get too big of a head. I've seen a lot of YouTubers get a big head when they get a few bucks and they start stunting out here, and it ain't gotta be like that. Stay humble. Just keep being you, like how you are. Being humble. I mean, when you talk shit, it's funny. I laugh. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy, man. Even when you get on, I want to see this dude get on. I really do, because that'll be so cool to see him start from the bottom and make it to the top, man. He has 1 million subscriber potential, right? I think so. I think he can make it to 1 million subscribers. I've seen guys go from 10,000 subscribers to 700,000 subscribers over the course of like a year or two. It's really possible. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got to start small, from a small channel like myself. I don't know if I'll be a 1 million subscriber channel, because I really don't have like the type of personality that Biggot does. But I want to do different types of videos. Like if I do get monetized and I do make any money off of the channel, I just want to put that money back into the channel and make it more quality content. So I want to do stuff like homeless giveaways and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm thinking about maybe the PS5 for a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's something that I'm floating the idea around. We'll see how it goes. I probably won't make the release date of the PS5, but that's a real possibility. 1,000 subscriber giveaway, PS5. Let me know what you guys think, man. And also, like I said, if you're dealing with some sobriety issues or you want to get into the sobriety thing, man, because it's working out for me. It's just that the negative fallout from my alcoholism is constantly haunting me. Yesterday, I kind of almost had like a breakdown of why I can't get organized, and everything is so cluttered. And some days I lose my keys in 20 minutes looking for my keys. I'm pretty sure we all go through that, but it's just the negative effects of alcoholism still haunts me, man. It's probably gonna take several years for me to recover from it, but I can't go back to drinking though. It's just not in the cards for me. Can't do it. The negative and devastating effects has just tore me up, man. Looking from the outside looking in, it probably doesn't seem that bad, but it's pretty bad. Pretty life altering. That's why I push sobriety so hard. It's not just because it's a real idea. I know what people can go through. I've seen it firsthand. I've dealt with it. I have, my grandfather pretty much suffered from alcoholism. Probably was his downfall. It was, his death. He was a World War II veteran, and he died at an early age due to alcoholism and smoking. He died probably about 50 years old, which is pretty young. Never met him. So, yeah, that's why I'm pushing that. I want that for everybody. And that helps me grow as a person pushing sobriety. That helps me atone for my negative actions involved with the alcoholism. And, I don't want to see anybody go through that, And, yeah, that's it. And once again, man, shout out to Black Biggot for shouting out my channel. Hope we can do a collab one day, man. Thinking about, man, doing an interview, man. I don't know. Maybe we can set something up. I'll pay for an interview, man, for real. Because I want to ask some questions. I want to ask, a lot of things that a lot of people might not know. Like questions that I want to know. What led to the persona of a Black Biggot? I don't want to put too many ideas out there, but I want to sit down and ask a few questions, get in the mind of Biggot one day. Probably won't happen no time soon, but eventually I would like to get there. When the channel gets a little bigger, we set this up. All right, everybody. Mr. 707 out.